Right now, I've been working on a couple little indie movies and doing a lot of traveling, you know, just doing stand-up, stuff like that. A movie called Sex and Death 101, which is Daniel Waters, the guy that made Heathers. Fun. The guy's great. Hi, I'm Patton Oswalt, the star of Veronica Mars, and I'm being told to tell you that you're watching CC Variety TV.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Being from Ohio, I wasn't thinking about what direction my life was going to go in when I was a kid in Ohio. It never occurred to me that my state, my home state, was going to, determine where I wound up. But I only lived in Ohio until I was 3 years old, so there's not a lot I remember about it. I love They Included Always. I love They Included. Joe Johnston shot that. I didn't. I directed the movie, but Joe Johnston shot all of the fire stuff with the miniature airplanes up at ILM, and those were full miniatures. And that was really the fire. That fire, a controlled burn, had flames 30 feet into the air. That was one of the most extraordinary miniature shoots I had ever seen, and Joe Johnston supervised all that. No, it was great. It was awful the last day of shooting because I didn't want it to end. Harrison didn't want it to end. Karen, none of us wanted it to end. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had. Yeah, I only started working on previs recently. You know, my first time I really did previs was, I guess it was for War of the Worlds. Actually, no, I did a previs shot in Minority Report. The shot of the spiders overrunning the tenement apartment, which was all shot in one shot from a sort of a spider cam overhead. That was the first previs shot that I ever really had a chance to design on the computer. And then I did some work, as you know, with George Lucas on the last Star Wars film, and George really taught me about previs on that picture. And then I used everything I learned on that movie, and I took it to War of the Worlds. And I get to make the movie before I get to make the movie. You know, the only bad thing about that is it takes about 25% of the spontaneity of making on-set discoveries, because you fall in love with the previs and you don't give your imagination a chance to fly so much when you're on the set in the practical 3D reality of being on a movie set. And so I had to fight that urge to stick with the previs by throwing out a lot of previs if I thought I had a better idea. The day I was shooting the actual scene. Thank you. It's going to be a dig, and I'm going to be there.
It's just going to be a little bit more intense, better characters, different characters, a whole array. I mean, we kind of just touched the tip of the iceberg on the last one, what we're capable of doing. Eventually, you know, I mean, digital in terms of shooting, I'm still not into digital shooting, but I like a digital finish. You know, I think you need one thing of film going through something that make it more real. Does that make sense? It's like like a negative. So you have something that's of film quality. You know, digital to digital is too real for me. I think it's really great, but it's still expensive. It's a pain in the ass to shoot with. Am I thrilled? I mean, it really wasn't my fight, but I thought it was, you know. Remember what I said in press? I was kind of saying HD's going to lose. So, no one believed me. No. I'm on Transformers for a bit, you know. I thought it was fun. I thought it was, I thought the other two judges didn't give a lot of constructive stuff. You know what I'm saying? So Mark Burnett says, you got to get in there, get in there, get in there. I mean, he was like producing me. Like, what, do you want me to get controversial? What do you want me to do? Yes, get in there.